ladies and gentlemen. We are the Ringside Geeks. Welcome to another exciting episode. My name is Monroe, the hostess with the mostest, back like I never left. Joining me tonight, we have Tom, the voice of the voice of the voice of the voiceless.
Holla!
Joining us also is John, the man with the worst personality in the world.
Oh, the champ is here.
And also, of course, the 11th wonder of the world, Dave.
Wow.
And he has something he wants to say.
This is a wrestling podcast. I host another podcast, but I don't often get to talk about music and its impact on us, but music impacts the wrestling world for sure. A lot of wrestlers are music fans, and their theme music is very important. So, Chester Bennington committed suicide today. He's the lead singer or one of the singers of Linkin Park, and he was a personal musical hero of mine, and he meant a lot to me and a lot to many people. I was fortunate enough to meet him and the band. I've seen the band live a dozen times. Him and his lyrics and the way he sings are part of the reason why I gained such an interest in music and why I pursued writing music. I was the reason why I got in front of people that I didn't know and sang and played guitar. He inspired me. He made me believe that it didn't matter what your past was, that no matter what you've gone through, you can actually achieve things that you put your mind to. He's not the only person that did this for me, but it was a major influence on me because he struggled a lot in his life and he's dealt with a lot of demons. And I was just very sad today to find out that he took his own life, and I'm very sad for his family and his children who he left behind. I feel bad that he couldn't find a way to be strong for them. I hope he's found some peace. And I just want to say if anybody out there feels the same way as he did, that you don't have anything left and there's just nothing for you in this world, I just hope you can find something or somebody to talk to, because there is something and there is somebody out there for you. And you do matter to the world, even if you don't think you do. And there's always a way out. I'm sure there are hotlines and things and suicide prevention lines you can go to, but I hope you find a way without taking your own life to find some peace of mind. I will miss Chester and his music, but as John told me today, it is always there for us who enjoyed it. His music is always there. His voice is always going to be there, and his words will always be there. So, it's something we can go to. But, all right. I just wanted to get that off my chest, and because I have a podcast platform, I used it. That's it.
Amen, man. Amen.
Very well said.
Well said, Dave.
Very well said. You are so correct. If you have any type of issue, pain, addiction, don't hesitate to get help. Don't put it off. Don't say no one cares. There's always someone in the world that will help you. Even though we see nothing but bad, hear nothing but bad, there are still good people in the world. Get help. You don't have to fight your battles alone. It's okay. Okay. Sorry, that touched me a little bit. But anyway, we have a lot to talk about.
Yes, we do.
Big reveal, you guys, Monday. Can you believe it? Can you believe it?
Play the music. Play the music.
I don't have it ready. I'm sorry. He has a son, and it is Jason Jordan. Can you believe it?
That Charmel meme was a little too accurate.
I mean, really. It
for
was
my liking.
Too accurate. So, thoughts, feelings, what do you guys think? John, how did you, what do you feel about it?
Well, we did the live reaction on YouTube. You guys can go and watch it if you'd like. But there wasn't much said on my end because I kind of had to comprehend all of this. And after thinking about it for a while, unpopular opinion time, I have always, honestly, been a bigger fan of Jason Jordan than Chad Gable. Can't tell you why. I just feel like in the ring, to me, he's more exciting. He brings more energy, and I feel like his ceiling is higher than Chad Gable's. So, that being said, if this means that eventually Jason Jordan is going to be a star in WWE, I am all for it, and I hope that it brings him success. The realist in me says there is no chance in hell that that's a reality, and this is all going to be forgotten in a few months' time. I hope I'm wrong. We shall see. I would love to see Jason Jordan versus Kurt Angle, but now they're saying that Kurt Angle's not going to have a match again. And you know, the dirt sheets have been wrong a lot lately, but so I hope they are on this one. We'll see. I don't know. This is one of those where it's more important to judge it with the long-term ramifications than just, a week after or so.
Yeah, totally. It's too soon. Can't say it sucks yet or it has failed. We can't say anything just yet. It's a little too soon. Tom, what do you think about Jason Jordan being Kurt's son?
I was kind of a little bit taken aback because it kind of was the easy way out because it was one of the rumors that everyone had read that it could have been Chad or Jason. But to make it Jason was kind of a little bit shocking. But at the same time, we've seen the mannerisms. We've seen the belly to back. We've seen the ankle lock. It's all been there in front of us if we've been paying attention.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
The pulling down of the straps and all that stuff.
Yeah, it's all been there. But for one, I hate splitting up a great tag team. And we've seen it now that Enzo and Cass was not a great tag team, but they've been split up. Now you split up American Alpha, and then you split up. It's like any team that's come up from NXT, you're not doing so well, guys, and you're gonna go the singles route. So
I'm not a fan of that.
And I was a big fan of American Alpha when they came up to the roster. I don't know if John, you weren't on the show. Monroe, you may have been. Dave, I know you were. I called them the best tag team on the roster when they were called up.
Mm-hmm.
I echo that for sure.
And I kind of hate seeing the tag team split up. So I don't want to see one go the Shawn Michaels way and the other go the Marty Jannetty way because I think there's potential in both of them. But I am a little bit more like John. I kind of saw a little bit more energy with Jason, but I don't know where this is going to go. For me, it's the opposite. It's a high risk, low reward.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's, this has to pay off in some way because it's Kurt Angle. And if it doesn't, it's just going to fall by the wayside and we'll forget about it. Like John said, within a year or two, maybe.
If that, right.
So I don't know.
And I went to a SmackDown taping it wasn't a SmackDown taping, it was a SmackDown Live. I think it was January or something. It was the one where SmackDown beat Raw for the first time in like 8 years or something in the ratings. Mm-hmm. And that was the one where American Alpha won the tag team titles for the first time.
Yeah.
And I popped for that. I was so happy. Those guys, I was such a huge fan of that team. So I need a payoff from this split. Otherwise, oh my God, the talent that's going to waste there. It's a shame.
Yeah, totally. What about you, Dave? Any thoughts?
I couldn't disagree more with either of you guys about Jason Jordan. I see nothing in Jason Jordan. Yes, I see the Kurt Angle parallels as far as mannerisms and moves. But I've always said that Chad Gable was way more talented, especially in the ring. Jason Jordan does not feel like he's there yet. I feel like he should still be in the NXT. Whereas Chad Gable, I feel like he's just more polished, ready to go. And after his his interview with Renee Young, I was even more impressed. Because
it was a good interview.
Because these guys don't get to talk much other than, we're gonna win, yay.
Yeah, pretty much.
But now we're getting a different side of him because he gets to talk and he gets to, he's facing AJ Styles and had an amazing match with AJ Styles, who doesn't. But, I don't know. I feel like, especially being on SmackDown, the land of opportunities, Chad Gable has more of an opening than Jason Jordan over on Raw, where we can't find room for one of the most talented cruiserweights to ever reach WWE, and he has to be let go. I don't know. being tied to Kurt Angle helps him because that's an enhancement angle for sure. But as Tom and John also said, why break up a good team before they've really had a chance to get rolling on the main roster? That'd be like breaking up the Revival right now.
Don't you ever say that.
Yeah, please.
It's true, though. It's true. It'd be like breaking up the Revival. It'd be like, at this point, breaking up the New Day.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah, I'd be fine with that.
Yeah, I know you'd be fine with it, but it would be stupid for them to do it. Because the money's there and the crowd loves it. So it doesn't make sense to me to break them up now, but I guess, maybe this was the plan since Jump. Who knows? He's been doing the Kurt Angle mannerism since NXT, so I always thought Gable looked more like Kurt Angle, though. Not just because of the skin color, but he just looks like him, the ears and everything. But
yeah, I'm with you there, Dave. I don't see anything in Jason Jordan. I'm sorry. He has a nice smile, but that's about it for me.
Yeah.
I mean, he always came in after the hot tag, so of course he had the explosiveness. The explosiveness, I saw that for sure, but Gable was always the most talented one, in my opinion, of the two. Mm-hmm. And I can totally see him carrying the U.S. title on SmackDown. And I would love to see him wrestle AJ Styles again. As far as Jason Jordan goes, there's not much there for me to enjoy. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
but anyway.
To be clear, I'm not saying that I like Jason Jordan better, because I really do like Chad Gable a lot more. Because he carries the matches, and you're right, the hot tag comes in, and now you get the explosiveness of Jason Jordan. That was all the way from back to NXT. Mm-hmm. I think Chad does carry a better match, evidence what we saw with AJ, but AJ, like they say, can carry a match with a broom. But Chad Gable's not a broom. That actually came off as a really good match on TV.
Right, this is all true, but you guys also have to give Jason Jordan a chance to have a singles match, which he has not yet.
Yes,
that's true. Absolutely.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Absolutely. I mean, I take nothing from him. He's, athletic, in great shape, looks great. I take nothing from him. I was just a bigger fan of Gable than Jordan, but,
Sure.
we'll see. We'll see what happens with this storyline and how far he goes in his singles career. I really hope he gets a great opportunity. I want to see him as a heel with Kurt Angle.
Okay.
We'll see what happens there. Anything else from Raw or SmackDown that you guys want to talk about? Anything interesting?
I want to talk about a WWE signing real quick.
Oh, let's do it.
Or rumored signing. I don't know if it's official yet, but a guy that we got to see at an Evolve show in May. I think it was May.
I think it was May, yeah.
May 20th. I'm looking right at the poster. Donovan Dijak is headed to WWE.
Wow.
This guy's a big dude. He's the Vince McMahon
athletic
type.
dude.
And super athletic. We were both using our iPhones, much to Tom's chagrin, during this match, only because we were in the first friggin' row. And they were right in front of us, and dude did like this flip off the top rope into the audience. Like, he is super athletic.
It was Kenny Omega like. It was very cool.
Yeah, it was pretty rad.
And he had more than one great match with Keith Lee in Evolve. Keith Lee is another guy who I expect to be in WWE very soon. Both of those guys,
he just got
extremely talented.
I was just going to say, you said Kenny Omega like without all the crazy facial expressions like Monroe likes?
Yep, without all the crazy Ultimate Warrior stuff.
Yeah, but Dijak he's got good mannerisms in the ring, man. You knew he was the heel, and he made you believe it.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
He was loud.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, he was loud. He was good. I liked him a lot. And so it sounds like he's going to be headed to the Performance Center next month.
Wow.
I'll have to check him out.
Yeah, I don't know much about him either, but I'm excited to see, especially what you guys are saying about him. What do you guys think about them canceling Talking Smack?
I don't know, because there was some. Well, the best moment of all was when Miz cut that epic moment promo against Daniel Bryan, which kind of went nowhere. I mean, it escalated a little bit, but it was Miz being Miz, and I thought that was the first time he came out of his shell of just being real. And I thought that was some things that Talking Smack allowed some of the guys to do. Not all of them did, but Miz definitely took advantage of it. So,
I feel like it gave a lot of these guys an avenue of creativity that they do not get on the main roster television programming. So if there is more of that is integrated into TV, I would be okay with it. And again, that being said, I don't have the faith in them right now to do it. I hope I'm wrong. But, if I was in control, like, there would be no need for Talking Smack because you would get Talking Smack on SmackDown.
Yes.
But, you can't always get what you want.
You're absolutely right. And
There's a song in there somewhere.
I know. I was going to say.
The dirt sheets are saying, the dirt sheets are always right, that the reason why it was canceled was because of just that it was a little too unscripted for Vince's liking, which says a lot to me. He wants everything to be so structured. So something is, what was it, 30-minute show on the network, he had to go and cancel. And it says because of the July 11th episode, which I'm not really sure what happened on the episode. And that was the reason why he made that decision, if this is true, of course. Like I said, that says a lot about the state of WWE and Vince's vision of the company and where he wanted to go, and the current product too. I don't like that. I don't like it being so structured. People like Alexa Bliss and Baron Corbin and Miz, they, did so well on a show like Talking Smack because they weren't, fed lines and things like that to say. They were themselves and came off the top of the dome, and it was awesome. It did magic or wonders for their character, and it was all positives there. So it's just amazing to me that was canceled, of all things. But
the July 11th one was the Usos after the rap battle.
Was that the one where Daniel Bryan was rapping too?
Yeah.
Great programming. Great programming there, guys. A rap battle? I mean, really?
And then Sami Zayn came out to talk about Maria hitting him with a vase, or Mike hitting him with a vase, and then John Cena joined. So maybe it was the Uso Woods stuff.
Could be.
I don't know. Other than that, I really don't see the problem. I mean, yeah, you're right. But I mean, they're keeping it after pay-per-views and stuff like that, which whatever.
Yeah.
That's what they do with the Raw talk crap. I don't know.
I imagine the unscripted nature of the program is going to be stripped.
Right.
Yep.
Right.
I think
and
so too.
That's what made it so great. So
well, Vince, everybody knows Vince is not a big fan of breaking kayfabe. So these guys actually coming out and saying what they want to say, yeah, that's against Vince's rule. It's all about Triple H's rule. Triple H doesn't care. Go out there and establish your character. I've read that Vince has not been at a lot of the live shows, and then he came back, and if I'm correct when I read this, he came back before that one, and all of a sudden he was like, "All right, we're not doing this anymore."
I wonder how happy he was about Emma taking to Twitter.
Exactly. I don't know. It's just weird that these guys they have so much talent, but they're just kept at a certain level. It's not fair to them. But anyway, moving on. So nothing else from Raw, SmackDown, NXT. What happened?
Oh, there were some great moments. I mean, Raw, of course, Revival. Hello, top guys doing top guy things.
Sure.
Yeah.
Braun returning,
and laying waste. It's what he does.
That's what he does.
And SmackDown, SmackDown, one of the things that got me was the backstage segment with AJ and Shinsuke. I thought that was very cleverly placed, where they're talking and he just kind of points at the belt. We all want this, but it's when are we going to see this? And it's like, maybe somebody is listening to keep whetting our appetite for it.
That's what they do, man. It's a tease. They got to tease.
But I didn't like at the end. Of course, here comes the beatdown, and Shinsuke's like covering up AJ. I get it. You're a good guy, but nobody does that.
I was okay with it. I just want that match to happen, so keep the teases coming.
Oh. Yes, don't let it die, because anybody that wants it.
That's the money right there.
Don't.
Oh, yeah.
There's rumors I've read SummerSlam, but that is a WrestleMania moment.
Absolutely. Yeah, SummerSlam is too soon. Also, I want to give a mention to NXT. They had a great women's match with Ember Moon and Ruby Riott. And Oni Lorcan and Danny Burch from the UK had a great match.
He busted him open again.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he did.
Oni Lorcan's got
agreed to.
Yeah, Oni Lorcan's got a habit for breaking people's noses or something.
Yeah, I don't think they would like that very much. But they did have a good match, and they're supposed to have another one. I guess they both agreed to it. But yeah, it was pretty awesome. And also, maybe unpopular opinion, I'm not really sure. I still don't care much for Drew McIntyre. I know he went to the Indies and did all this other stuff, and apparently he's so good now. He was so good in TNA or whatever you want to call it, GFW, ABC, whatever it's called. I'm still not a fan. I don't see what everyone else sees in him.
Well, I think part of the problem right now is they've built up Roderick Strong, and now it kind of feels like Drew Galloway is just stepping in.
That's totally what it feels like to me. That's why it's not an unpopular opinion.
Right. Mm-hmm. I understand where you're coming from because I feel like it's rushed. I think just like with a lot of the guys that have come in now, he needs to work his way up. Granted, he looks the part. He looks phenomenal. Yeah, I think this program with Roddy's got to happen with Bobby Roode a little longer than just the one match in 2 weeks.
Absolutely.
I'm still holding out hope, like I've said for the past couple of weeks, that they make it a triple threat. So we'll see.
She said ABC. Oh, welcome to Family Fun Night. This is TNA / Global Force / whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, whatever you want to call it. That's what it is.
Just don't say broken.
Yeah, please.
No, that's the one place you can.
Oh, that's right. You can there. My bad.
And Jeff is teasing it on Instagram, too. I don't know.
Pretty funny.
But anyway, so that was WWE Programmer. But also going on this week is the G1 specials, right, John?
G1 Climax. Yes,
Climax. That's what I meant to say, Climax.
I heard you say Climax.
Yeah. That's what I heard, too.
Giggity.
Wow. So yeah, any gems from the shows this week?
Yeah, 2 excellent nights of wrestling, in my opinion, that were capped off by 2 pretty phenomenal main events. So the G1 Climax is a bit more easy to digest. So I would suggest that anyone who is a casual fan of New Japan Pro Wrestling, go and watch these G1 shows. I personally enjoy it more because I'm not a fan of most 30-plus minute matches for some reason, and every G1 match has a 30-minute time limit, so it's right in my wheelhouse. So let's just go down the list. Night 1 highlights included another classic brawl between Hiroki Goto and Tomohiro Ishii. You had Zack Sabre Jr. getting a huge submission victory in his G1 debut over Hiroshi Tanahashi.
I read about that, yeah.
And, what for me was a pretty much breathtaking main event between Tetsuya Naito and Kota Ibushi. Those guys are absolutely effing nuts. Some of the spots that they put themselves through in this match. A lot of people are giving it match of the year considerations. I don't know if I would go that far. I do have one complaint about that match that I kind of want to bring up, and that's the spot that everyone is kind of marking out over, and that's the second rope pile driver.
Oh my gosh, that was nuts, man.
Yeah, I mean, it was a great spot. I don't know how safe it necessarily was, but that's not my, hey man, that's not my call to make. The problem is it should have ended the match. There's no way you're taking a top rope pile driver and then kicking out and taking more shots. And it's just, if that match had gone on much longer, it probably would have ruined it for me, that spot right there. So thankfully it ended.
John Cena would
pretty
survive
soon.
it.
What's that?
John Cena would 2 kick out.
Of course he would.
Brock Lesnar too.
And laugh.
Night 2 highlights. Many of my favorite competitors are actually in the B block, so I personally am pretty sure I'm going to get up and see all of these B block nights. Juice Robinson got a win in his G1 debut over former G1 winner Satoshi Kojima in a match that for me was one of the most underrated matches of the entire first two nights. Juice Robinson for me is must-watch television right now. Sonata got a hard-fought victory over Evil, his LIJ compadre. And
wasn't Juice Robinson a WWE miss? Wasn't he CJ Parker?
He was in NXT as CJ Parker, correct?
Yep. Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah. And boy, has he evolved since then.
Yeah, he has improved greatly.
To be a miss, you have to be used for more than just jobbing.
Well, yeah.
Very true. Very true.
I mean, but there's a lot of them out there. There's a lot of misses. So,
yeah, most noted for breaking Kevin Owens' nose on his debut, if you remember. But one of the matches I was anticipating most from these first two nights was my favorite New Japan pro wrestler, Minoru Suzuki, taking on Kenny Omega. And it was as good as advertised. The only thing I'll say is that Omega probably should have known better than to try a reverse Rana on Suzuki, who's like 53 years old. That was probably not too smart.
Yeah, Suzuki was like, I'm not flipping. Come on, I'm 53.
But yeah, other than that one spot where they kind of botched up a little bit, it was just an epic brawl with some just really phenomenal storytelling and high spots from Kenny Omega. Who I gotta give him a pat on the back for this one. It's one of my favorite matches of his. The knee work that they did in this match was brilliant, and a lot of people are kind of shitting on this one because of the interference from Suzuki-gun. I didn't mind it at all. Monroe, we watched this one together earlier today. You got any thoughts on this one you want to throw in?
This match was probably my favorite Kenny Omega match since his match with Ibushi. And I say that because this match
Budokan one?
Yes.
Okay.
This match had it all. It had storytelling. It had psychology, great selling. Heel played a heel. And I'm sorry, but Omega is a face. Fight me on that. But face played a face. It was just awesome. The interference.
As a face, like all of the Ultimate Warrior stuff, it fits his character.
Yeah, it makes sense when he's a face and he does all that extra stuff that he likes to do in the ring. It makes sense. Him as a heel is just dumb and it looks stupid. I'm sorry. But him as a face is perfect. And it worked here in this match very well because it started so early. You know, Minoru Suzuki was looked at this psycho. Even the commentators helped, you know, who is unstoppable, would stop at nothing to win, would do anything, you know, strong, tough. They built it up, and they also made Kenny Omega look like he was kind of afraid of him. You know, so the storytelling started even before the bell rang. And they worked over the knee, and Kenny Omega actually sold it, something that he doesn't really do much. I'm sorry, but it's true. But yeah, man, this match, besides from the couple of botches that John mentioned, this match was very close to 5 stars for me. Closer than the other amazing matches that Kenny Omega has had, because there are some flaws there that people like to ignore. But yes, this match was awesome.
I agree completely. Awesome. And I want to make note, I previously gave Cyrus and Kevin Kelly some grief on this podcast, and after hearing JR and Josh Barnett do their thing on the G1 specials, I am so glad that New Japan has Kevin Kelly and Cyrus, because they actually know what they're talking about. And in context, when Cyrus marks out the way he does, I kind of have learned to take it more like he's just, you know, being a character as opposed to, you know, that's actually the way he feels type of thing. So it makes it a little bit easier to digest that way. So overall, a very impressive first couple of nights that only added to what is probably one of the greatest years for a company in the ring in history. I would have to say the biggest surprise of the first two nights goes to Tama Tonga getting a win over Michael Elgin, who was coming into this tournament off of 2 great performances. And yeah, I don't agree with that booking necessarily. I would have liked to seen Elgin get a win, but it is a long tournament, so I'll reserve my judgment until the end to see how all that plays out. And yeah, looking forward to this weekend. We got stacked cards on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I've got some matches that I've got circled. Ibushi versus Zack Sabre Jr., Yuji Nagata versus Hiroki Goto, Evil versus Juice Robinson, Sonata versus Minoru Suzuki, Kazuchika Okada versus Michael Elgin, Kenny Omega versus Tama Tonga, and even Kota Ibushi versus Tomohiro Ishii. This weekend is absolutely loaded, especially that Saturday show. So if you're a fan of New Japan Pro Wrestling, make sure you check it out. And then next week, which we'll be back to recap this all, next week I'm looking forward to Juice Robinson versus Minoru Suzuki, Yuji Nagata versus Tetsuya Naito, Minoru Suzuki versus Evil, and most importantly, the third installation of Kenny Omega versus Michael Elgin. I expect a big week from Elgin. I expect for him to pick up a couple huge victories, and he is my prediction to win the B block this year.
Nice.
So,
yeah, the last two shows have been great, and I can't wait for the next ones this weekend.
Be fun.
So we have been talking about a subject. We said we were going to talk about it for like 2 weeks now, and that's ring generals. And a ring general usually is a person that, I don't really want to say carry a match, but they're so good that they make their opponent look even better. And it's not very many wrestlers that can carry that moniker of being a ring general. And we were going to talk about exactly what that means to you, how important it is to wrestling, and just some examples of your favorites. Who would like to go first?
Oh, you pick it.
Me?
Yeah.
Let's hear it.
All right, Dave, you're the quiet one. How about you? What are your favorites, and what do you think about it?
What do I think about the term?
Yeah, like how important is it to wrestling or to a match to have a ring general?
I think this current iteration of wrestling in the modern era would be lost without one. Especially in WWE, because for as little time as they get to wrestle, you need somebody to really take control of a match, opposing a person who's maybe there for the entertainment aspect. They're all athletes, don't get me wrong, but not all of them can work a match. And you have to have somebody out there who knows how to control the emotion of a match and get the crowd involved and, do highs and lows. You can't just all be highs as much as the Young Bucks would have you think.
Right.
Nice.
There has to be peaks and valleys. You have to go on a ride.
Absolutely.
And, 6 minutes isn't a lot of time to do that on Monday Night Raw. So usually you get those matches at pay-per-views or NXT takeovers or just NXT. In the WWE world, of course, and I'm referring only. TNA, they just don't get it. Not that I've seen, I haven't watched it in years, but Ring of Honor, I mean, that's where a lot of that stuff happens. New Japan, of course, they make their bread and butter right there in the ring. And so there's tons of them in New Japan and coming out of Ring of Honor. I mean, you look at some of the best talents, they've been Ring of Honor trainers, like Samoa Joe, Daniel Bryan, CM Punk, just some of the names that have come out of Ring of Honor being Ring of Honor trainers, for a reason. They know what they're doing in the ring. So I don't know, my favorites, later in his career, I'll say Edge. Edge knew how to make a match interesting and entertaining, and he knew the importance of emotion in a match. And so he could have a good match, even though it's his 27th match with John Cena or Randy Orton. He could make it entertaining in a different way than it was before. And knock him for whatever you want about Edge, because there's plenty of people do. He was a great heel. Great being an operative word. I'm not overusing that word. He was a great heel, either as a singles wrestler or a tag team wrestler, and he would make that an advantage. He knew what it meant to be a heel in a match, to, one, help the face get over, and two, make sure the crowd hated him. Not loved to hate him, but hated him. So, Yeah, that'd be my first one. Edge.
I did not expect Edge. I'm not a huge fan, so I can't say very much about that. How about you, Tom? Anybody from back in the day?
Let me tell you, I'm old school, all right? Everybody knows this. If you're listening to me, you know I'm old school. And for me, the importance of being a ring general is you control every aspect of that match, like Dave said. You control the highs and lows of the match. You control the emotion of the crowd, where it's going to go. It's not like initially you're directing it, but you are the one that knows where this story is going to be told. And to me, one of my favorites, and I'll say it over and over as a ring general, was Arn Anderson. Arn Anderson knew, and Arn Anderson was not a main event guy. He was not a top tier type guy. But if you ever watch a match with Arn Anderson, he knew the control factor of being in a singles or tag team where this match was going to go. Some of his matches, when he teamed with Tully Blanchard, were fantastic. That's where I take a lot of what I like about the Revival of watching Arn and Tully, because they knew how to control a tag team match of being the heels. But, you know, the faces got to get their moments, but the heels got to get their moments. So the choreography of it was just amazing, and that was Arn. Tully will even say this, that it was Arn. But even in his singles matches, you could feel the same thing where, the guy, and even his promos were just they were dry to the point where he just gave you enough to make you want to hear more. So to me, one of my favorites was Arn. Although, sidebar, quick, my favorite watching him when he was in TNA, everybody hates TNA, was when Christopher Daniels came to the ring wearing a shirt with ribbons on it, and it said Ring General. And he kept pointing to it. He's like, you see that? I'm the ring general. You see that? I'm a ring general. I am a ring general. And he did this for weeks, and it was hilarious to me, because Christopher Daniels is also another one that is great at controlling every aspect of the match.
Absolutely. How about you, John?
Sidebar. Dave, you have got to make me a list of some matches to go back and watch, dude, because I would love to actually see some Arn Anderson matches. I'm not very familiar.
Tom, you mean?
You mean me, not Dave.
Yeah. Oh, did I say Dave?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Tom.
I can get you a list of Edge.
I will find a list and I will get it to you.
You want some good Edge matches?
Send me all the matches to watch.
I missed the opportunity earlier, but there was a meme. You guys were talking about the memes going around. There was a meme with a picture of Arn Anderson next to what's my guy from the Revival, and he's like, "Mom, we need to talk."
Oh, I saw that. Yeah.
I died laughing. Yeah, it was Dawson. I died laughing. Anyway, sorry.
Man.
Sorry.
Yeah. So, I mean, the obvious one is AJ Styles for present day. You know, if you look at WWE. I just look at his lineage of work. I mean, it goes beyond WWE. It goes to TNA. It goes to New Japan. It goes to Ring of Honor. He's the best wrestler in the world right now. And I think that I would be able to talk to him about him for hours and hours on end. But there's only one other guy who can give him a run for his money right now. And in my opinion, that's Kazuchika Okada. And I have to harken back to this title run that he's having right now. His matches against Omega, which, you know, you either love him or you hate him. And then you've got somehow, you know, he pulls matches that are good to great against Fale and Cody, you know, because the storytelling in those matches, lest we forget, you know, the in-ring stuff was not great, but the storytelling was phenomenal.
Mm-hmm.
I think.
Well, that and let me jump in real quick, because being a newer fan to New Japan, having lack of a feud, especially with Fale, there's a little bit there, and there's a little bit to feed off of just because of the Bullet Club aspect, but there was no real huge lead-in between him and Fale. So a lot of their story was in the match.
Right, exactly. And that's why I feel like, I was going to talk about this later, is his character is so simple, and it's so easy for casual fans like you, Dave, who are just kind of getting into the product now. You can understand it, you can gravitate towards it, and then he backs it all up in the ring. What's not to like about the guy? I mean, he is the ace of New Japan right now. And like I said, I mean, this title run has been littered with matches that have all been good to excellent. And I haven't even mentioned the creme de la creme, his match with Katsuyori Shibata, which is most likely going to be my match of the year unless, some meteor comes down from the sky.
Or the Punjabi prison matches.
Man, I forgot about that one. Forgot all about that one. But yeah, this title run, just unbelievable. Probably going to be one of the greatest of all time. And for that reason alone, for the run that he's on right now, I've got to go with Kazuchika Okada.
Nice. Good pick. It is my turn. Guess who I'm going to pick?
It is.
I know. Alexa.
Yes.
She
Alexa
wishes,
Bliss.
actually.
That's it.
Wait. It's going to be Lana.
Oh, boy.
That's another good one, too.
You guys are funny. But no, AJ Styles, obviously a good pick. I'm going to also mention HBK when he's not trolling.
That was my next one.
I'm sorry. Also, Sami Zayn, I think does very well when it comes to, putting matches together.
That's a really good pick.
Shots. Yeah.
That's an underrated pick,
Sami
too.
Zayn is easy, man. Me and Tom have talked about it a lot. He had at least 3 of the best matches of 2016.
Yeah.
No doubt.
Yeah, you can easily pull a great match with Sami Zayn. But I'm going to have to go with my pick, Sasha Banks. I've talked about her before. She's actually on my screen right now, fighting Charlotte.
What?
I mean, what's not there, she's amazing when it comes to selling. Ring awareness. She's constantly changing up her moveset to fit whoever she's wrestling against. I mean, look at her against Alexa, and then look at her against Nia. When she shows up in big matches, big spots, she doesn't care. She'll put her body on the line. And also she was featured in everybody, well, I won't say everybody, but the main women on the main roster, their best match yet. I mean, what more can I say? She's one of those people, I'm sorry, but I do compare her to AJ Styles because they are very similar if you ask me. They, like I said, great at selling, great at making their opponent look amazing. On the mic, but better as, on the mic when they're a heel. They're both that way, in my opinion. But yeah, I do think ring generals are essential. They are necessary, especially when it comes to wrestling someone who may not be on that level that person is on, like Alexa, like Nia. And just making them look good. I mean, that's their job, and making themselves look awesome also. And I think Sasha Banks is a great example of that.
I think it's great. I really think it's a great pick because she's been doing, for me, ever since I've watched her in NXT, she's been what you said. She's been the one for me. Charlotte has been great, but Sasha sells and works so equally. Charlotte doesn't. She's great, but she doesn't sell some of the best. Sasha really sells. Her promos are better than a lot of people think. When she's a heel, is fantastic. But she has been consistent for me. It's the same in NXT to now the main roster. Great pick. I really like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can't say any bad about my girl Sasha. Anybody else you guys can think of?
I want to do a quick shout out. Speaking of Sasha, and he just sent me a text to my editor. I work for Entertainment Earth as one of my jobs, and my editor is at San Diego Comic-Con right now. I sent it to Monroe. He was standing right next to Bailey, Brie Bella, and this other chick named Sasha. Standing right next to him, took a great picture, and he just sent me one. He said, I didn't realize it till I turned, but Charlotte just walked right past me, and I was too late for a photo.
Oh my gosh.
He just got like her side. She was standing right next to him.
Wow.
I'm so jealous. I could be standing right there. I should be standing right there, Brandon.
We're going to have to plan this, Dave. We have seriously got to plan it.
This is like
plan it.
This is like the first year that WWE's had a huge
Ringside
presence.
Geeks family vacation.
Usually at like Wizard Worlds, there's like 2 or 3 superstars. But this is the first time at San Diego Comic-Con that they're having a big, huge presence because they have a ton of new action figures and things that are coming out that I got to see last night. And even today, there's a whole bunch. There's a nice Miss Elizabeth action figure coming out that looks pretty great.
I think they're coming out with dolls too.
Yeah, there's
for the women.
Yeah, I saw that on Twitter earlier.
Yeah. They look great. Yeah. They look great for.
Yeah, they do.
They do.
Yeah.
They look really well made. For sure.
And I put in my article. What did I put? The women's revolution is alive and well in WWE, and it's evident by how detailed these dolls are. because they took a lot of time for these dolls.
For sure.
And they look great.
They wouldn't be doing this stuff if there was not a market for it.
Right.
The women are selling.
Yeah. Other names you said? You're looking for other names? Savage.
Yes.
I'm gonna throw Savage. Dean Malenko.
Yes. Thank you, Dave. Well played.
Bret Hart.
That's a good one.
Yes.
Obviously, Bret Hart. Ric Flair is an obvious one too. Some low. You could throw Owen in there too.
Yeah.
One name I have not heard who I'd like to mention is Eddie Guerrero.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm. Well, of course, Chris Jericho.
Yeah, especially later.
Yeah.
Especially later.
Jericho. The thing with Jericho is he knows his character inside and out, and he knows the crowd inside and out. And working with his opponent is just like him flipping through pages. That's what Jericho does.
Yeah, he's the best at it. But yeah, ring generals, they are a necessity. I think we can all agree on that.
Oh, no doubt.
And hopefully there are more and more to come out of NXT, Ring On, or whatever, GF.
Well, there are, yes, in NXT there are.
Whatever it's called.
NXT definitely. I mean, I think Bobby Roode is a great ring general down in NXT. I mean, he knows the match inside and out. He's been doing it for a long time. But I haven't seen a bad match from him in NXT, so...
Yeah,
I've been a big fan of him since TNA and all that, so...
He's been a great champion so far. I can't lie. I can't wait to see him fight Rod again. It's going to be amazing.
He's actually pretty glorious, if you think about it.
I'd never heard that before.
Yeah.
Very nice, Tom. But moving on, we do have a pay-per-view to talk about that's happening this Sunday. We still call them pay-per-views? Whatever, you know what I mean. SmackDown's Battleground. Do you guys have your scorecards ready?
Yes, we do.
I have it in front of me.
Okay. Anyway, let's start off.
I don't have printouts, so kind of go a little slow so I can type these into these scorecards for me.
Okay, good. You doing it for everybody, right? Because I don't have that many.
I'm doing it for everybody.
Okay, awesome. You're the best, Dave. All right, so let's start with the kickoff match. Out of nowhere, kind of, if you ask me, and that's Ty Dillinger versus Aiden English. John, who do you got?
Ty Dillinger versus Aiden English, huh? Wow. So Ty Dillinger found his way onto a card. Let's go with let's go with Dillinger via pinfall, and Aiden English will sing before the match.
Tom?
Yeah, I don't think this is out of nowhere. They've been kind of playing with each other, on and off. I hate what they're doing with Ty Dillinger right now. I really do. I hate it. So I'm going to go with Aiden English.
Oh, wow.
By pinfall.
Okay.
And he'll sing. Sure.
Yeah, that's kind of his thing. I'm going to go Dillinger, actually. And by pin, and yes, he will sing. How about you, Dave?
You guys are killing me. You're going way too fast.
I'm sorry.
I have not even finished with John's yet.
What are you doing?
I have to type these in, and it's a PDF, so it's not easy.
Well, you can play this back.
Oh, hey,
so,
thanks.
yeah.
I can write them down.
So I think I had Dillinger. Everyone had Dillinger except Tom, sounds like. And I think we all had Penn, and that we all had that he will sing before the match or after the match.
Before or after, yeah.
Right.
So everybody, okay, one more time. Everybody had Dillinger?
Nope.
Except Tom.
Of course, that's what I'm filling out right now. English, pin, and everybody says he's singing.
Yes. Did you say your pick, Dave?
Not yet. I'm getting there.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, I suck.
Shout out to PW Scorecards, by the way. You can find them at PW Scorecards on Twitter. They do an awesome job with these. And I think we're running a little bit of a contest next month at SummerSlam.
Yeah, for SummerSlam.
You can win yourself a Finn Balor Funko Pop if you can beat us with our predictions. If you can score more points than us, you have to follow us on Twitter and message us your scorecard completely filled out. And we'll see if before the show starts, by the way.
Yeah,
so
before the show.
no cheating.
No cheating.
No BS. Yeah. And win yourself a Funko Pop.
Very nice. And we can't enter, right? We don't count.
Oh,
This again.
I mean, I would like that Funko Pop. It's nice.
I know, right? I might have my son enter.
There you
There
go.
you go.
Ooh, I can get my
Oh
brother.
yeah,
There you
we
go.
won't be able to figure that out.
What?
What?
Oh my gosh.
And then Monroe, you said Dillinger pin, yes.
Yes.
And then, okay.
And your pick? Or are you not there yet?
Dillinger pin, yes.
Oh, nice.
Alrighty.
Okay. So the next match, we have Sami Zayn versus Mike Kanellis. John, who do you have?
This one is tougher than the other. I will say, because Kanellis, Mike Kanellis. I don't see how you can take the wheels out from underneath this guy yet. And
his
Sammy's
first-
the glorious jobber. So
Got his first big win already.
pinfall, and yes, interference or distraction from Maria.
I'm also going to choose Kanellis. Like you said, there's really no reason for them to lose right now. I think they're building them up somehow with some weird character that they have about love. So, yeah, it would be kind of weird for them to lose. And as you said, Sami Zayn is a glorified jobber. But yeah, Kanellis by pin, and there will be interference or distraction. Tom?
I have to say I was excited to see this feud kick off when Sammy came out in between them because, you know, I like Mike Bennett a lot and Mike Kanellis now, and to put him into the match, put him into a little bit of a feud with Sammy, I thought it's a great way to introduce this guy. And they didn't have a terrible match on SmackDown, but, you know, it was what it was. So for me, I'm going to go with Mike Kanellis because I'm with you guys. I don't see a way you can derail it. But I'm going to go with DQ on this one.
Oh.
So Sammy gets DQ'd?
No.
That would
Well, I'm
mean
sorry.
Sammy wins.
That would mean Sammy by DQ, yeah. And Maria will interfere. Or distract, yes.
Nice.
This is a feud that will go on for a while. That's why I say that.
How about you, Dave? Are you there yet? I guess
Okay.
not.
Making his way.
Yeah.
I got Kanellis winning via pinfall, and of course, the First Lady of Professional Wrestling gets involved. Have I mentioned yet tonight how much I love Maria?
No, you have not. That's the first one, and that's my first high five.
I like her a lot, and she's
I
being,
echo those
she's-
sentiments.
She's being utilized perfectly.
Yeah, she's cool, I guess.
Okay.
Well, I don't want to see her in the ring.
Yeah.
I want to see her doing exactly what she's doing right now.
I'm perfectly fine with that for sure. She was great in TNA, Impact, GFW, whatever. I really liked her there. So yeah, we'll see what happens. I'm sure they'll have a good match because Sami Zayn is one of those ring generals.
Oh, weird that we were
Next
just
is
talking
the,
about that.
What now?
I said weird that we were just talking about that.
I know, right? Crazy. The next match on the scorecard, I don't know if it's on the card this way, is the awesome job they're doing with the women's division of SmackDown. And they have a 5-way elimination match between Charlotte Flair, Becky Lynch, Natalya, Tamina, and Lana.
I sense some
Great story.
sarcasm considering Naomi's not even on the friggin' card.
Terrible.
Naomi, who's that? Oh, that's right. They're champion. Not on the card.
So is this for is it a number one contender or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Yes.
winner faces Naomi at SummerSlam.
Okay.
Yeah,
You would think you could see Naomi with that glowing belt, but you
You
can't.
would think you
'cause
could
she's
just
not-
put this match on a
she's not-
SmackDown and just scrap the whole thing entirely.
She-
But hey, you know.
Did she have a
You
fight
know.
with Cena and he said nobody can see you?
No, I said you think you could see her.
Okay,
with
stop.
that
I made a
glowing belt,
different
but
joke aside from your joke.
It's a Cena joke. I don't want to play part of it.
Oh, you guys.
I feel dirty.
Oh boy. I'm gonna go first with this one. I'm gonna pick Lana to win. Yeah. I don't know why, but they like her. First eliminated, I'm going to go Becky because it's Becky. She is Sami Zayn, so whatever. Last eliminated, I'm going to go, actually I put Lana, I meant to put Tamina. Because they have this little girlfriend thing going on. And it's going to be a pin, and Tamina is going to throw everybody out for Lana. So, yeah. Should be interesting, kind of. John, how about you?
Kind of.
So this is pinfall. All right, so Tamina's going to win the match.
Oh.
First eliminated is going to be Charlotte.
Wow.
Last eliminated is going to be Lana.
Stab in the back.
Final fall is going to be a pinfall. Unless she does a submission, and I just have no idea, which is probably the case. Most eliminations is going to be Lana.
Wow.
That is bizarre.
Out of left field tonight, folks.
Give me 1 second. Don't go to Tom yet.
And no, I haven't been drinking. I don't drink.
So how is Lana going to eliminate most people?
You said
With
last.
help from Tamina.
You said last eliminated is Lana.
And then
right?
Tamina's going to turn and beat the shit out of her and win the match.
You said
I see.
pinfall too.
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. I'm caught up now. Thank you.
Alrighty.
Okay, Dave, how about you?
God damn it. I didn't say that. I apologize for saying that. This match sucks. And it's no.
Tell us how you really feel.
It does. It's not. I don't mean disrespect to the women in this match, but they're being booked
not.
horribly.
Yes, they are.
Bad. I feel so bad. I don't want to watch this crap. And it won't be crap because of them. Again, don't get me wrong here. This is.
Oh, I get it.
This is terrible. Who do I want to win? Flair or Becky? Who will win? Lana. God, it hurts. Yeah, I'm gonna no Tamina. I'm gonna go Tamina.
Okay.
That hurt me a lot inside.
Sorry.
It's been a day of pain. First eliminated is gonna be Natalya. Last eliminated, I'm gonna go with Lana. I'm gonna do this. They're gonna have a short-lived partnership here.
Mm-hmm.
Final will be a pin, and Tamina will have. You know what? Charlotte is gonna have the most.
I like that.
I like that. Makes sense.
In any way that could make sense for this garbage show of
I'm
a
sure
match.
that's what they're going for, right? Logic.
Yeah, right. They're big thinkers on this. Oh, hey, we should say real quick, we're glad to hear that Shane McMahon is okay.
Hey.
Yeah, definitely.
After his helicopter accident, he pulled a little Harrison Ford. And,
I can't imagine how scary that was. That's
Yeah, man. Oh, that is crazy.
And he came out.
Yeah.
I liked all the news reports. Like it was like Shane McMahon is nobody. Like all these news reports I'm seeing, like that's Shane McMahon.
I know.
It's weird.
Yeah.
Of course, I saw the Young Bucks tweet out. Of course, Shane McMahon can take a bump out of a
Yeah,
helicopter.
I saw that a lot. I saw that a lot.
Oh, I love that. Okay, that's great. That is pretty great.
So,
All right, Tom, who you got in this match?
I'm going to go crazy on this one,
Uh-oh.
like John did, but I'm going to go crazy. First eliminated, of course, has got to be Natalya because they will not stop shitting on her. That's first.
She's an enhanced. You know what? You know what? When she's doing it right, she should be a ring general.
No doubt. I'm going to go straight to Final Fall type.
You bastard.
Before last eliminated. Final Fall type, I'm going to go double submission.
What?
Charlotte has her in a submission,
Mm-hmm.
and Becky has her in a submission on Lana.
Wait,
okay.
I'm
see what
so
you're doing. You're
lost.
setting up a triple threat.
I'm so lost.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you have
Yes.
Natalya as the first eliminated.
I have Natalya as the first eliminated. Last eliminated will be Lana.
Okay. And so most...
final type will be double submission.
You can just have submission. I can't put how many you get. It's just submission.
All right.
Okay, so then most eliminations?
Charlotte.
And so Charlotte wins.
No, it will be Charlotte and Becky winning.
This doesn't make any sense.
I get it.
You guys see where I'm going with this.
I get it.
So
I don't think it's likely, but I get it.
That will set up a 3-way at SummerSlam.
Oh, I would. That's. I'd be all in for that 3-way.
Okay, Dave. Okay.
Sorry.
I mean, they could really carry her through a pretty decent match, I think. So I would be kind of okay with that. Yeah. Is there who would win that would like completely surprise you guys? Natalia. But
it would be a happy surprise.
Happy surprise.
I want her to get a push. She deserves it.
Other than Tamina, because Tamina, she's another one that would surprise me if she got the win.
Well, yeah.
Okay.
And I would be okay with Tamina winning.
Yeah. Whatever. I mean, it's like, sure.
Yeah.
United States Championship match, you guys. AJ Styles versus Kevin Owens. Dave, what do you have winning this one?
My allergies are killing me. I'm sorry. I'm not crying. I swear. I got that out earlier. AJ is going to retain.
Mm-hmm.
As much as I would like to see him other places, work, you stupid PDF.
Jeez.
I hate PDFs with a fiery fashion. You can't click anywhere. I just want a text box, you piece of crap. All right. AJ Styles is going to win, and he will win via submission.
Oh.
Yeah, take that.
Interesting.
Face of
Calf
America.
killer or crusher?
Yeah, suck it. Number of finishers, I'm going to go with 4. And it will be a clean finish for him because it's AJ Styles.
Very nice, Dave. How about you, Tom?
I have AJ by pin. Number of finishers, 3. Clean finish, yes.
Too fast.
John?
Save me, John.
Interesting one here.
There you go, buddy.
I am gonna go with.
Oh boy, I'm gonna go with AJ. He just won the title, and
I like how you said that.
Yeah.
In case you missed it.
and well, it happened at a house show.
Yeah, right.
It's gonna be.
You may have missed it.
Via pinfall. Number of finishers, 4. And yes to a clean finish.
Would it shock you guys if Kevin Owens won? But would you not like that?
No, I'd be okay with it. I feel like if this title goes back and forth for a while, between the two of these guys, I don't mind it.
Yeah, I'm with Dave.
Because it's more about these two guys than that title. Who cares about the United States title? I mean, really.
It actually, to me, it shouldn't be on either one of them. It should be on a mid-card.
It should be around Ty Dillinger's waist, to be honest with you. But
seriously.
Amen to that. Or Sami Zayn.
Yeah, Sami, maybe even Corbin.
Yeah,
no.
and Corbin should not have that briefcase.
But that's where I would be leading if he's the U.S. champion.
Another show, for sure.
Okay.
I'm gonna same thing. AJ Styles by pin, 3 finishers, yes to a clean finish.
Damn it.
I for one don't want to see the title go back and forth between these two people, even though I like them both. But I do like their feud. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with them fighting each other forever. Next match is the one I'm sure John is looking forward to.
Yeah.
Shinsuke Nakamura and my favorite, Baron Corbin. I'm going to go first. I'm going to say Corbin is going to win this match.
I keep guessing wrong. Corbin. Okay.
I hope so. He's going to win by pin with that stupid finisher of his.
the reverse rock bottom.
him rock bottom himself. It's going to be 3
It's called
finishers.
the end of days. It's called the end of days.
Call it what it is,
Thank you,
Tom.
Tom.
Call it what it is.
You guys are a bunch of haters.
We're realists.
Realists, right?
Welcome to the real world, bitch.
Yeah, okay.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
I threw a little
Attitude.
I threw a little OC
We
attitude.
just went attitude era with
No,
this podcast.
no. I went OC attitude. You ever see OC? Welcome to the OC, bitch.
Cutting promos and shit.
Yeah.
Talking
This is
smack
good
right
stuff.
here.
That was a segment I proposed and it didn't go anywhere where we cut promos against each other.
Yeah. No. Also, is the case going to be used as a weapon? I'm going to say yes, because I think Corbin needs help to beat Shinsuke. At least I hope that's the way they
good
go.
Lord, he does. You said 3 finishers, right?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
All right, Tom, who you got in this match?
I have Corbin, who I like. Everybody hates.
Like how you said that.
Who I like.
Corbin by,
Who I like
Corbin by pin. Number of finishers, I'm going to say 3. Does the case get used? Of course, because he's a heel. That's what he does.
Good God. How many finishers?
3. Lone Wolf, bitches. How about that?
Language, Thomas.
I guess lone wolf, whatever that means anymore.
Lone
Okay.
wolf.
That means one guy, one wolf.
Yeah, we
one
get
guy,
it.
one pack,
No pack.
one man wolf pack.
There you go.
One man wolf pack.
Because we're the 3 best friends.
Oh boy. All right, Dave.
What did it have?
Oh, me. You know what? I am gonna say Shinsuke Nakamura
Oh really?
wins. Yeah. You know why? Because he is the best.
Because
No,
he is the artist.
He's the artist. There
he's
you go.
gonna win via DQ. Number of finishers, I'm gonna go with Dos.
That's 2, by the way.
Dos in like the Japan thing.
Nice try, JR.
Great.
Hey, I'm not drunk. Does the Money in the Bank case use as a weapon? Yes. Hence the DQ, people.
I see.
You're gonna get busted.
What is happening?
I don't know. My allergies are destroying me right now. I'm like Luffy.
Busted to the white meat. Busted.
To the white meat.
What is that?
John, who you got in this match?
Real quick, sorry for all the clicking, everybody. I'm doing this on my laptop, so.
Oh, click away. You know how I feel about keyboards.
The destroyer.
Hey, he would have destroyed his already.
Yeah, let him get his fix.
All right,
So, these guys really haven't, there hasn't been much of in-ring competition. So I think there's got to be a clean finish here. Shinsuke Nakamura is going to win. He's going to win via pin. With 3 finishers. Money in the Bank case used as a weapon. So it has to actually be used. So I'm going to say no. He's going to grab it. He's going to try and use it, but he's going to get Kinshasa, whatever.
Ooh,
we got it.
And,
I'm not the only one that messes it up.
you're not.
No.
You're not.
You are an American.
Kinshasa. Right?
Kinshasa.
She said it. She said it.
She thinks Sasha, but the opposite.
Kinshasa.
I'll say it how I want.
Shasta.
Hey, whatever works.
Shasta.
Okay. Next we have the Tag Team Championship between the Usos and their One Day Ish and the New Day that John loves.
Yeah.
Woo.
I'm gonna go first. I think the New Day is gonna get the titles here.
Was that their first title run then? I can't remember.
On SmackDown, yes.
On SmackDown, yeah.
By pin, they're gonna win by pin. Xavier is gonna make the fall.
You're so hopeful.
I think he owes them for the comment they made on SmackDown. And who's gonna take the fall? No, one of the Usos. Jay.
One of the Usos.
Whatever.
Did you just flip a coin?
Pretty much.
Every time they ask
that.
that question about the Usos, we just flip a coin.
Yeah, seriously. And I don't think Kofi is going to be in the match.
All right.
All right, John. What you got?
We got the New Day's going to win the titles via pinfall. Who makes the fall? Big E. Who takes the fall? Jay.
Thanks.
No, Jimmy.
You bastard.
I'm sorry.
You're good. You're good.
New Day member excluded from the match. Xavier. And that's
You're
all she
probably
wrote.
right.
All
right, Tom.
1 second.
I'm gonna say what I hope happens.
Okay, just keep going then.
I want the.
Sorry.
I have the Usos by pin. Hate New Day.
Don't hold back.
Who makes the
haters in
fall?
here.
Who makes the fall? Jimmy. Who takes the fall? Kofi. New Day member excluded. Xavier. Although I'm liking what Kofi's doing nowadays, he's. I think it's time for Kofi to get a singles push. I'm just saying.
It won't happen.
Big E needs that singles push.
Yes, I'm with Big E. He needs to get that singles push. I would like to see him go for the U.S. title. Big E versus AJ Styles.
Who did you
I'm
say-
okay with that.
See him
Who did
go
you
for the
say-
WWE title.
Who did you say makes the fall?
Jimmy.
I don't mind that either, John. Either one I'm fine with.
Oh, I'm going to break something.
Please don't.
Work, stupid Adobe.
It's the worst.
Oh, the PDF.
Who did that?
Come
did I
on,
miss?
me. I haven't gone yet. I can't, for the life of me, type anything. The New Day. That'll work just fine. We'll throw it anywhere on the page. Why not? Okay. Monroe, did
Your
you
rage
go?
is funny.
Okay, yeah, you did. My turn. The New Day wins their first SmackDown Tag Team titles. They will win via the pin maneuver.
Pin maneuver.
Pin maneuver.
Yeah,
It's a good one.
it's tried and true. Seems to work, like 70% of the time, every time.
Nice.
So you're saying there's a chance?
We're mixing quotes. Who makes the fall? I'm gonna say Big E Langston. Remember when they called him that?
I do
Remember that.
Oh, the good old days. Move out of the friggin' way. Okay, thank
That's
you.
when he was best friends with AJ.
AJ Lee.
Don't remind us of that.
3 ain't enough.
Woods will be excluded, and the one that starts with a J will take the fall.
Huh.
That's
Get it?
clever.
Good job.
J will take the fall. I don't know which one is which. I don't know if that's a racist thing. I think it's just a twin thing.
I think it's a racist thing.
Oh,
We'll go with the
whoa.
go with the twin thing.
Racist is too easy.
Yeah, it is too easy. Who cares about the Usos anyway? Okay, next match is the flag match.
The one that looks like Roman. What? No.
Wait, what?
Tama
Tonga? Oh, look at
Yeah, somebody read my mind.
that.
Flag match. John Cena versus Rusev. Tom, who you got?
Can I say I don't care?
No.
No.
I really don't care. Have we not seen this match before?
No.
Seriously?
I've never
WrestleMania.
seen this match before.
Biggest stage of the planet.
I seriously don't care.
Cool.
Yeah.
Answer her
All right,
question.
so first to touch the flag, whatever.
Wait, who do you have winning?
Is that
Of
how you
course.
win the match?
Who
How
do
do
you-
you win the match?
Yeah, how do you win the match?
You gotta get the flag, I think. I don't know. I don't care. Pick a winner.
All right, so it's going to be Cena.
Thank you. Oh, wow.
Number
All
of
right.
number of finishers, one because it's Cena.
No, that means there's no comeback.
I really couldn't care less.
First to touch the flag, who'd you say?
Cena.
Wow, okay. Listen, guy.
I really couldn't care
This
less.
match is for America.
I
Good boy.
really could not care less for a John Cena match. Really can't. Same promo, same guy, every time. Come back. Oh, he'll be winning the world title at SummerSlam. Spoiler alert, kids.
Yeah, but then Baron Corbin's going to cash in.
I can only hope.
Yeah,
Which one is worse?
Hey-o.
Yeah,
Monroe, I shake my fist at you.
Oh no.
Which one, left or right?
Both.
Oh, double fisting. Get it?
Oh. Triple X rated.
Where is this going? Okay. I'm gonna go next. I got basically the same. Cena, and 3 finishers.
I'll be right back.
He's so upset. He has to step away, you guys.
No, I think someone's at the door.
Oh. Or maybe Cena's at the door.
No, I think we know who's at the door.
Who?
You said 3 finishers?
Yes.
Thank you.
John?
John Cena is going to win this match because you can't see him. So, of course, he's just going to walk over and touch the flag.
Of course.
So, first to touch their flag, what? My brain hurts. This is confusing. Rusev?
Okay.
First touch the flag.
You're so upset right now. I don't know what's happening.
Right. It's okay.
We don't have to know
what this means.
Yeah, we don't have to know the logistics of this match. Let's just get through this.
Alrighty, start. Number of finishers, 3. And dud.
Yeah, it's not going to be good.
We're so excited about this match.
This match is not going to be good.
I'm so excited for this pay-per-view.
Hey, there are some aspects that may be tolerable.
True.
Like AJ Styles, always.
Yeah, true.
Welcome back, Tom.
Thanks for the optimism.
I try. Is that on me now?
Yes, it is, sir.
You know what? Rusev Machka is going to win.
Really?
Why not?
I like it.
First to touch their pole. This is stress.
We're 12 years old.
This is stress humor right now at this point. First to touch their flagpole, I'm going to say Rusev. Rusev going to touch the flag.
Machka.
Number of finishers.
Rusev touch.
Okay. 2.
Tom Strowman's here.
2
out of nowhere.
2 finishers. Go with 2. Next match.
The one we're waiting to see, the Punjabi prison match
With the Maharaja.
Modern day Maharaja, Jinder Mahal, and the Singh brothers, of course, versus Randy Orton. Dave, who do you have winning this match?
The Maharaja retains again.
Nice.
First to have an inner cage door open. So do we know? Okay, everybody knows that it stays open for like 60 seconds, right? Like 30 or 60 seconds.
I have no idea.
Yeah, I was looking at some of the rules today because I was very busy at work. So yeah, you get like 30 or 60 seconds, some garbage like that. First to have an inner cage door open, I'm going to say Jinder. Number of inner cage doors locked. I don't know what this means, so I'm going to say, I'm going to go right to the middle and say Dose. First to escape the inner cage, I'll go Orton. There are too many things to click in this one, and I don't like it. First inner cage escape type? Good lord.
Yeah, this is weird.
Yeah, how are they going to escape the first cage? It's basically
door. Yep, I'm going door. Singh Brothers interference. Indeed.
How? There's like 3 or 4 cages according to this.
It's possible. There's 2.
Climb their way to this.
They have to climb out of the outer cage. They can't win going through a door. You have to. I know that. That one I knew.
I don't know. Whatever.
They explained it on SmackDown, kids.
I don't watch that garbage.
Whoa.
No, I'm just kidding. I did not watch it, but not because it's garbage.
Well, you know. John?
I do know.
Jinder retains.
Shoot.
Don't hinder gender.
Well, that's not even one of the questions.
First to have an inner cage door opened.
Yeah.
Jinder.
Yeah. Sorry.
Number of inner cage doors locked.
I think that's like what they leave behind, maybe?
What? 4. First to escape the inner cage. Orton.
Or Tone.
first intercage escape type, Climb. Singh Brothers Interference, yes.
Gotta.
That's that.
Gotta.
Nice. All right, Tom.
I have first have intercage door open.
Wait,
gender.
you do this all out of order every time. Who wins?
It doesn't say who wins.
Yes, it does. That's the big box next to the name.
That's not a question.
I'm gonna kill you. I'm going to murder you through the window.
Oh no, no!
I have Jinder Mahal winning.
Thank you.
By the way, Dave. Thank you.
Why you have to do everything different than the rest of us?
Because it's called a build-up, Dave. It's a story.
It's special.
It's a slow build to crap. Keep going.
Oh boy.
Intercage door open, Jinder.
Yeah.
Number of cage doors locked, 3. First to escape the intercage, Jinder. Escape type, door. Singh Brothers Interference, of course. They got to get RKO'd through something.
Nice.
All right. I need to catch up, so give me 1 second.
Oh, no. All right.
I don't know much about this Punjabi prison. I barely remember the older matches, so I definitely don't know the rules. And when I saw this inner cage, and I'm like, what in the world? And I didn't watch SmackDown. I don't know what I was doing. Traffic, I think.
Who did you say was the first escape? Jinder?
Yes.
Thank you. And then how many?
Did you see one live, John?
Yeah. No Mercy 2007.
How many?
It was amazing, right?
John or Tom? How many inner cage doors? 2?
3.
3. Thank you.
Oh yeah, it was a compelling matchup. Batista jumped from the first cage to the second cage, and it almost came down because there was so much weight. More weight. There's just so much weight.
Nice.
That was the high spot of the match, by the way. Batista trying to jump from one cage to the other.
Yeah,
Good times.
All right, I am ready. Thank you.
I don't know if I went, but Jinder Mahal will be, or will enter the cage, whatever, the first category. 3 doors will be locked. Orton will be the first to escape the inner cage. By door. And yes, the Singh brothers do interfere.
Let's see, I'm going to have you repeat some of those, but I'm sorry.
Mahal, 3. Orton, door, yes. Did that help?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, this is annoying me to no end.
Just write it down on a piece of paper. All right, so
It's too late. I've gone too far.
Investigation, trying to figure out who their attackers were or something like that. What are you guys' ideas? Tom, what do you think it is?
I don't know. This is one of my favorite things on SmackDown. These guys are just killing it. I really don't know who the attackers are.
Any guesses?
I'm going to guess Heath Slater and Rhino.
They're on Raw.
Yeah.
Oh, they're on Raw. My bad. Crap. I can't even think of anybody unless you're going to call somebody up.
I've heard that. I've heard talks of doing that. How about you, John? Can you think of anybody?
So you're not saying anybody?
Yeah, I can't think of anybody. I'm going to give up 10 points. I don't even know the tag team's on SmackDown. Jesus.
Well, if you're saying it's a call-up, but they would be on SmackDown.
Who would be called up?
Yeah.
I got nothing. I'm going to have to give up those 10 points.
Nobody.
Nobody,
They're
baby.
doing it to themselves.
John?
Can I say someone or someone?
It says name one superstar or tag team.
Okay.
10
Yeah,
points
that's
for correct or partial,
That's right.
You can do one. You can do one
right,
for
so
funsies.
I'm gonna say maybe I'll get half. I'm gonna say the Hype Bros.
That's why.
She whispered it. We didn't hear it. Okay.
Because I really don't. I think it's gonna be one of them. I think they're gonna break those two up too.
I think so, too.
That's fine with me. That they weren't a good tag team to begin with.
What about you, Dave? Got any ideas?
I don't. I will. Oh, good God. And I don't care. Just give them TV time. That's all I care about. The mystery part of it. I know what they're trying to do. They're trying to kind of do the Raw thing with soap opera storytelling, but this is just fun. I would love for it to be the Ascension, but they've already kind of done that, and it proved to not be true. So, I am gonna say it is Carmella.
Great.
I'm all for it.
Hey, why not, you know?
Would you guys be okay with the Sanity call-up?
I would. I was actually considering that, to be honest.
No, I would not be okay with that.
Yeah, me neither.
Because they need to be more prominent, featured more prominently if they're going to get called up.
I agree. Well, you stole my pick of the Hype Bro, so I'm going to pick someone different.
Oh, I put it in the Hype Bros. Okay, that's fine. Go ahead.
Yeah, the only other people I can think of was Rowan and Harper.
Ooh. That's a good
Yeah.
pick.
It's interesting.
I have no clue as to who that could be.
Right.
I forgot they even existed.
Bring back somebody like the Headbangers or something.
It's not out of the realm of possibility.
No.
That is true.
It is not.
What is the new Legion of Doom doing in the... Okay. So, as far as the announce tables go, John...
Everyone's
What do you
favorite
got?
category.
No announce table's broken.
None.
They all live.
They all live. How about you, Tom?
I have none. I'm with John. I don't see a reason any of them would get broken.
Well, I'll be darned.
Hang on now. This is a lot of circling.
Damn it. Be right back. My wife's bugging me. Hold on.
First he eats, he's muting every 20 seconds. What the hell?
What is going on tonight?
A day in the life.
That's what happens when I host.
Someone is just derailing your show. All right.
I know.
Who's up next?
Sabotage. You.
Me. I will say, you know what? To hell with it. Break them all.
Yeah.
There's a two cage thing going on in there, and a flag match. This could get crazy with that flag match. All right.
And I got English and Spanish.
Are you saying that the other one is safe?
The other one is safe. Safe.
Thank you.
Baseball.
Okay.
Love it.
Any cash-ins? Dave, men or women?
I want to say it's nothing for either. Just
well, we know not the women because the champion's not on the show.
Right. I'm not putting an X or a circle. There's going to be no cash-in attempts. There will be no cashing in.
What about
Same.
you, John? Okay.
Same here.
Thank you.
Yeah, same for me.
Saving me a ton of work here.
What about you, Tom?
Is he back?
He's gone? No. So I don't think he's going to think anybody is going to cash in.
Your call. You're the host.
That's right. All right.
We'll circle back.
Last
Yeah.
but not least, the unscheduled appearances. Anybody? John? Can you think of anyone?
Let's fill this box up. We got
You get 5.
all right, Naomi.
Mm-hmm.
She'll be watching on some screen backstage. Hype Bros.
That's a team. Teams count as multiple, so
Luke,
you're at 3 right now.
Harper and Rowan, Eric Rowan.
All right, that's your 5.
That's it, right? That's your 5.
All right, that's it. We're good.
Good. Those are reasonable. Not out of the realm of possibility. Me
Okay.
likey.
How about you, Dave?
Yeah, Naomi I think is a sure bet, at least. I'm going to say Carmella, because I already guessed she'll be there. No, almost done with the show before Tom had to bail. He's got to go. And some drama. Let's see.
Oh.
I'm going to say Brie Bella. No,
Brie
I'm not.
Bella.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Boy, I hate not using all 5, you know?
Oh, I know.
You know what? I'm going to steal John's, Rowan, and Harper. And that's going to be it. I'll do 4. And I'm probably going to get maybe one of them.
I'm going to steal one too. Carmella. I didn't even think about her.
She hasn't been
Carmella,
on TV,
Naomi.
Right? She's been gone for TV for a while, right?
I have no idea. Carmella, Naomi, Harper and Rowan, and Chad Gable.
Oh, that's a good one. Harper, Rowan, Gable.
Good?
Yeah. I'll get Tom's off air.
Yeah.
Cool.
That. All right. I think that's it, you guys. I think that's our show. Thank you, gentlemen, for joining me. Thank you, Tom, wherever you are. Thanks
wherever you are.
Dave. This was fun. And thank everyone for listening, of course. So where can they find the Ringside Geeks on social media, Dave? You don't know?
Go to somebody else first.
John, where can they find you on social media?
You can find me on Instagram and on Twitter at xjohnneve, or just go ahead and search Maeve Deltzer, because I am the master of the 5-star rating system.
5-star? Ugh, that's low.
I know. I'm restoring the classic traditions.
Going back to the
professional wrestling.
Yeah, going back to the original.
Jim Cornette's gonna like me.
Yeah. Good luck with that one. You can find me on Twitter at EofTheS_ENT, or my personal YouTube at Eye of the Storm Entertainment. I actually just uploaded a pretty cool video to the Atomic Geekdom YouTube page, so check that out also.
It's great.
Dave, did you find out now where we can find Ringside Geeks on social media? Or you still don't know?
At Ringside Geeks.
Hey, there you go. And that's on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, all of that good stuff.
Sorry,
all right, you guys.
Sorry, I was just trying to put out fires.
Everyone.
I think Tom's pissed at me, so.
Uh-oh. Well,
Bumsky.
Because I made the joke about him. We're almost done, and he had to bail.
Uh-oh.
I think he thought I was serious.
Yeah, we're not serious.
No.
But we are leaving. So thank you, everyone, for listening. We shall return next week with some reactions from the G1 and Battleground. Try to enjoy Battleground. Make sure you enjoy the G1. Watch it. It's going to be awesome. And have a great weekend. Say goodbye, everybody.
Good job, Monroe.
See ya.
Yay, I did it. Bye.